Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whenever it is and wherever it is that you watch this video, you've found another episode of Lunch Stream and Chill. We're working through Everspace 2. Today is episode 22, Drake's Fortune. We will be headed into the Drake system and finding out what's going on with Maddocks and Eduardo. They seem to be in trouble. They're calling for help despite the fact that Maddocks paid somebody at the gate to keep us from coming through. We're going to start, as we always do, with a couple of dad jokes from the dad joke calendar. What prize do you give someone who hasn't moved in over a year? You give them atrophy. A trophy. Atrophy. One's a little more visual. I'm trying to convince my dad to get a new hearing aid. He just won't listen. I hear that joke. I hear it. You know, it's all good. And lastly, 3 conspiracy theorists walk into a bar. Don't tell me that's a coincidence. Pretty good. I like it. I am completely stealing this joke, but there was a really good one that I saw on a YouTube short the other day, and I don't remember the comedian's name. But anyway, an Orthodox Jewish man has a son, and his son grows up and goes to college and comes home from college. And when he comes home from college, he tells his dad, Dad, I am leaving the Jewish faith. I've become a Christian. And he said, oh my, I cannot believe that this happened. And so he went to his rabbi and he said, Rabbi, I don't know what I've done wrong, but my son has left the faith. He's become a Christian. And the rabbi says, you know what, that's awful to hear, but I can identify with you. This has also happened to me. I think we should pray about this together. And so the man and the rabbi prayed together, and they said, God, help us. How did this happen? How can we address it? And God responded, you won't believe what happened to my son. Love that one. I should find out the name of that comedian so I can properly credit it. But great joke. Hey, we are ready to go. Let's get rockin'. I think we are going to end up jumping directly into a cutscene here, which should be pretty fun. If you like the story, and I do. I've been enjoying the story of this. Here we go.
Let's make a beeline for Maddocks. I hope we're not too late.
Alright. Make a beeline, he says. But nothing on my map is marked. So, where am I going? Get to Maddocks and Eduardo. Oh, use the jump drive. Are you timing me while I'm in jump? Go, go, go. Well, this is unique. I don't recall them ever timing us while we travel within a system. I'm kind of curious what happens if you miss. And this is definitely new music here in Drake. That's cool.
Adam, you treacherous Sam Scrooge. Working for G&B this whole time, were you? How could I have let myself fall for this? Maddocks, wait. No, you misunderstand.
The Elite squad has already docked with the freighter and boarded it.
Eduardo must still be on there, but the comms are blocked. Wait, I just saw you with those elites boarding the freighter. How are you out here at the same time. Maddocks, it's not what you think. Follow my signature to safety. There's a special place in hell for you, Adam. I'll be there waiting. I don't believe it. I killed him. Well, look who it is. Late to the party as usual. There he is, boys. My impersonator. Why don't you take your time in exacting your revenge? And destroy that freighter once you're done. I need to deliver Mr. Blakemore some good news.
We got this, boss. Oh, do we have a bone to pick with you?
I bet you do. Alright,
Your counterpart
1.3.
has departed the area.
Yeah, I got that much, Hive. Eduardo could still be alive on the freighter. Let's take care of these jerks and get on board. So much for them. Let's dock at the freighter and see if Eduardo is at least in one piece.
Some G&B Elite remain on board.
I'll need to watch my step.
Alright, dock and check the camera. Yep. Another cutscene.
Hey!
Bastards wanted to blow this whole rig apart. Base, you read me? G&B intercepted the freighter. Maddocks is dead.
And Eduardo, where is he, Nama?
I'm checking the freighter. Proceeding to the bridge now. I found him. They went digging in his head for the memory module. Ben, you there? I need some remote diagnostics.
Right here, buddy. Looks fairly critical. Let's see if a reboot works.
Adam, but you killed me.
Nama? Why would Adam kill you, Eduardo?
Wait, hold on. Let's just unravel this. Eduardo, were your databanks compromised?
The comet trajectory has been obtained, but you would know this, Adam. You're the one who took it.
Mind telling us what this is all about, Adam? We're starting to get a little lost here.
There's something you should all know that I should have told you before. I am a military clone. One of the few left after cloning was abolished. That's why I've had the fleet on my tail. One of my clone brothers made top rank of G&B's elite squad. Commissioner Hawk pressed me into working undercover, posing as him. Now, he's tracked us down, got everything G&B needs to exploit the comet.
So you're saying that one of your clone brothers killed Maddocks and Eduardo?
I'm not quite dead yet.
Your revelations do explain many things about you over the time I have known you.
I knew you had a secret.
What is a clone, Nama?
Huh, now I know how you kept escaping death when I saw you blow up. You really died!
Right now, the only important thing is informing Hawk that G&B got the trajectory of the comet. Let's bring you home, buddy. Eduardo, I need you to go into hibernation mode right now to preserve your functionality.
It was your clone who did this to me. G&B must have installed sensors at the wormhole. When they detected a Viridium freighter, they knew that it was us in search of the comet, and they sent the elite squad to intercept. Powering down now.
Hive, patch me through to the Commissioner.
What do you have to report?
We've entered the worst case scenario. Maddocks led G&B Elite right to the comet and got himself killed in the process.
Damn it, Rosalind. Couldn't you keep better control of your people?
Hey, Blakemore is about to trigger a war.
A new conflict in the DMZ would suit him perfectly, and be just what he needs to claim regional autonomy from the colonial authorities and G&B.
Sounds like he's going rogue from the company.
The colonial authorities won't intervene in this matter, as they see it as G&B internal affairs. So it looks as if I'll have to take care of this matter myself and stop him with whatever executive authority I can muster.
You're just one cruiser against a whole base.
Do you have an alternative?
Let me think.
There's no time.
Fallon Pango.
The Bovis hacker? I know of him. Nothing good. How do you think he could help?
He has malware. Disruptive tech beyond anything I've seen before. Maybe even powerful enough to ground the entire G&B mining fleet.
Even if you could somehow get this Pango character to play along, how the hell would you spread this malware on Vesna?
Well, if you still have your agent on the inside, Tammy, we could crack the place open and sabotage the ships where they're docked.
Any plan is worth a try. Go and see what your hacker contact can provide. But be quick. I can't wait much longer.
Pango, you read me? I need your help.
I gathered from your conversation with the commissioner that you were about to ask me about
of course he was listening.
Disruptive technology in my possession.
What? You know? I mean, of course you know.
Unfortunately, this was a unique transmission prototype called a mainframe disruptor, which I have already sold. I could allow you to try to track the purchaser down and bargain for it in a civil manner. His location is unknown to me, although I do know he is a regular customer at the Coalition shop in the Drake system.
Seems like a tenuous link.
If you were to pay the shop a visit, I could engage with their systems through yours and see what I can extrapolate from his visits there.
It's all I've got to go on right now. Let's give it a try.
Alrighty. Well, that's a lot of exposition right away, and we are pretty full. What was this again? I mean, that looks great to me. Reduced weapon energy consumption, dismantling quality improvement, cargo slot improvement. I will take it. Oh, that's it. We have these 2 signal decoders too. Alrighty. Railguns still on offer. Yeah, there's a lot of things for us to kind of sort through here. I didn't realize I'd left it in such a state yesterday. Yesterday? It wasn't yesterday. Friday, before I left the office.
Hey, Hive, before we go, I don't want anyone else stumbling across this rig and getting any grand ideas about Viridium mining.
What do you have in mind?
Can you trigger those bombs the Elite Squad left on the freighter remotely?
With pleasure. Please attain some distance while I detonate the onboard explosives.
Boom, boom, boom.
I guess that's the end of the grand dream. I was a fool to think things could be as easy as one big job.
Conquistadors of antiquity, burning their ships on the shore come to mind with such a display.
Yeah, well, no need to get all poetic about it, Hive. Let's get going.
Alright, so let's have a look at where we're headed at this point, because we're going to the Coalition Cargo Terminal. Alright. Off we go. Into space. Travel. Whoa. Entry and exit. All in one go. Zoom, zoom. I like this new music. I'm sure I'll be bored of it sometime soon, but...
Okay, Pango. I'm at the Coalition shop. I don't really have the time to hang around and wait for this guy to show up.
I don't expect you to. If you would kindly dock with the shop, I could attempt to penetrate their database and extract a triangulation of their clients' approach and drop locations. You must act as a decoy while I initiate a security override.
You need me to provide a distraction.
Stall for time, make small talk, and I'll be able to hack their network via your systems.
I suppose I'm not being given a say in this.
You've been mining in the Insidium sector. Found anything worth sharing? Yes, actually.
Welcome to the Coalition store. What can I do you for?
Just keep them occupied while I link to their systems in the background.
Yeah, do you stock beans here by any chance?
We got beans of all varieties. What's your pick?
Oh, well, what are my choices?
Well, we got pinto beans, and refried beans, and garbanzo and black beans. Then there's your standard beans and your kidney beans, white and red.
Any other types?
Well, we got stocks of the less popular fava, mung beans, anasazi, lima, flageolet, haricot.
Keep them talking. I'm nearly through.
Wow, that is quite a selection. Or is there more?
Look, are you seriously interested in purchasing beans, or are you just in the business of hearing me listen off names of beans?
Oh, I am all into beans, all right. In fact, I'm in the market for a few crates to keep the crew back on base happy. I just need to find the right sort.
Because we also got your standard soybeans, then there's a lentil and pea varieties.
Ooh, do tell me more.
Well, your green lentil is regarded as a bean and is pretty versatile.
I'm through. I have the flight records I need.
Great. Let me consider my options, and I'll get back to you. Thanks.
Damn time waster.
Yep, you know it. Maybe I won't waste your time with a ship, though. Do you have... Oh, you don't have it. What happens if I push this? Nope. Not willing to switch to a bomber. That Vindicator looks pretty sweet, though. Alright, to the shop. We shall rid ourselves of some things we do not require. Hey. I don't know if these sell best here, but we will sell them anyway. Nanofibers, those are looking nice and juicy here. Alright. Now we're down to 19 out of 47, which is what I like to see. And we can send a lot of these supplies back to home base if we need to. Cool. From a hangar perspective, why do we have such a high... Ah, I see. We could use some refills on those weapons. That's okay. Probably not.
You got the location of your client?
An approximation. The data I read indicates that he has spent most of his time just inside the Drake system. Transferring coordinates to you.
What can you tell me about this guy?
Only that he is a somewhat secretive individual who appears to be avoiding his debtors. He goes by the moniker Ghost.
Well, with a name like that, he surely doesn't want to be found.
I learned that he had accumulated some sizable losses at the gambling tables. Although he did pay hard creds for the mainframe disruptor and attempted no trickery. I had informed him that the device was as yet largely unproven, but he seemed intent on field testing it for himself.
I guess the guy at least sounds reasonable. Let's hope he's willing to do business.
Alright, I get the feeling we're going to be back here, so I'm not going to worry too much about this. Let's get some more story done. Off we go. let's check. I want to check challenges here and see. Drake, Explorer. Location challenges, high-risk areas. Okay, so we don't have to worry about unknown signals or any of that jazz. Alpha Draco thermal plant, huh? Alright. Yeah, it would be really nice to do some unknown signals specifically for the sake of ore. But it would be nice to get some more story done, too.
This guy picked a hell of a place to hide out. Hell being the operative word. If there's someone calling himself Ghost in the area, could you please open a channel? Valen Pango sent me. I'd like to discuss some trade. No answer. Could this really be the right place? I mean, who would stay here?
There is the faintest signal of a life form below the surface. I cannot locate the exact position, but allow me to point you in the general direction.
Okay, let's check it out.
Just random containers on this hellscape. Power core socket, okay. Okay, we have the power core. Did I see the socket on the other side? I don't know. I think so. I don't know. Heat. Too close to the lava, I guess. Lava, magma. Up, and down. Ooh. Protector sphere. So what do you do? Oh. Let's check and see what's over here, past the protector sphere. Oh, that's an accidental ride. Dead end. Alright. Secure container terminal. And what about you? Energy sphere sockets. Grab the scrap metal. We're still almost out of it. Okay. Let's see if we need to go up and over. It's down here. On this side, or just heat? Just explore. I don't see an obvious way in. Somebody's looking at their screen right now going, no! That way! $750. Cross over to the other side. And we're further away. All the same distance away. So it's clearly on the inside there somehow. Not obvious where. Can we enter over here? Not obviously. Can we enter in here? No, sir. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. But isn't that the way of things? Feels like that would be an obvious way to get in. Maybe not. Well... I think we give up on this for the moment. And move on. Looks like there's something human-made over there. Let's go that direction. See a base. Looks abandoned, but promising. That door is definitely not open. Man, if this is here for just flavor, that is a lot of work that went into just flavor. I like it. Okay. Let's find our next human-made structures. Here's one.
Hey, what's going on here? I just came to talk. Stop this immediately if you care about your turrets. Alright, you leave me no choice. Have it your way.
There is movement of a life sign. Caution advised.
Look, if you're even listening, I'm not here to fight. Pango sent me. I need the mainframe disruptor you bought from him. It's important.
One can only assume from the lack of response, not least the name of this individual you seek, that he does not wish to communicate. But it is also probable that he is not even here, and the life sign I am registering is a native species.
What are you over here? You look like some sort of shaft. In we go! Well, that led to nothing. At least not yet. Maybe it'll open later. Drone buffers.
You have to stop this. Lives hang in the balance. Please, take my word for it. I need that device to stop a war from breaking out.
The life sign has moved again.
Let's see if we can coax him out of his hole. Why is it that every time I need to get someone on my side, I have to go through some rigmarole?
It is the universe's way of reminding you that you bring nothing but trouble.
This way.
Okay, you need to back off. This is our bounty. Wait, no, I'm here on a friendly visit. Hang on, are we even talking about the same person? The deadbeat who calls himself Ghost. Who else would come out this far to dodge what he owes? Yeah, well, interesting story, but I'm gonna have to ask you to hold off until I've had a word with him first. A private matter. Besides, I was here before you. Our business takes precedence. Back off or we open fire.
It always comes to this. A little courtesy and understanding could prevent so much violence.
You didn't leave these goons here, did you? Or should I thank you for the intervention? Either way, you being here gives me the time to get the jump on them. Ah, so you're a Ghost. I don't think I led these guys here, just bad timing. You and me really need a word. Yeah, I heard you earlier. I got the disruptor, but to be honest, I don't know you from Adam. Who are you anyway? I'm a guy on a very important mission. Well, guy, you want to talk, you help me get out of this alive. There's quite a lot of these jerks. You must owe a fortune to warrant such a mob. My unlucky shake at the tables was no accident. Or manufactured. I was set up, is what I'm saying. The cards were manipulated. Just keep them busy while I prepare my grand entrance.
Ah, that's why I couldn't get in, because
if we're to trust each other,
closed.
You need to tell me your real name. Actually, it really is Adam. Adam Roslin. Adam Roslin? I lost happily at poker to a guy with that name years back. But I saw him die. Well, couldn't have been me then. But, I kinda have a complicated family tree. Anyway, I have the mainframe disruptor. I've been fine-tuning it out here. Let's test it out on these goons. Bring down their shields so I can disable their crafts.
Just bring down their shields?
Yep, and let me do the rest. This hiding spot is no longer viable.
Yeah, quite some pad. How did you come by it in the first place?
Pre-war abandoned mines. Shame I won't be able to stay. Can't even peek my head out of the DMZ either with a reward on my scalp.
Well, I'm sure something will
wait for the timer.
You seem like a resourceful guy to me.
Thanks, that's encouraging. That's the way to do it.
Nice.
Alright, I have to wait 20 more seconds. Whoopsies.
What kind of technological wizardry is this?
Alright, now I just gotta finish them off. Easy as can be. They are a little more sturdy than I'm used to, but this weapon is silly. Alright. Where are you?
To them.
Can we dock and have that word now?
Seeing as you were a help, I should hear you out.
Deploy a drone into the small opening. Boop. Oh, that's gonna be a lot easier. These aren't super easy. I'm used to a lot easier ones. Alright, through we go. Fortunately, there's no real penalty for getting caught. Aside from looking silly on the internet when you post your Let's Play video. Alright. Hack terminal. Okay. Secured container, or do you have a dot? You do. And here we go. What do you got for me there? I like resource range. That's nice. I don't know if we can lose all the rest of it, though. Holy cow. Let's say no. Here we go. Next story beat. Oh, wait. We're going to grab this energy sphere dispenser first. I don't know what this opens, but it opens something out here. Mainframe component. Love it.
So I'll be needing that mainframe disruptor. I'm willing to pay.
No can do. This really isn't about the creds. With my hideout gone, it's the only ace I got left, so sorry. The device stays with me.
Pengo tells me you were straight up with him in trade. Let me ask you a few things. Where do you stand with G&B?
Can't stand him.
You know of Oscar Blakemore?
An absolute maniac.
What if I was to tell you that he's about to trigger a conflict with the Okkar, which will end up jeopardizing every colonial settler in the cluster?
Sounds like his MO, all right. At least the man I know from reputation.
Well, it's for that I need the disruptor. I intend to ground his mining fleet.
A bold move. Alone?
Well, maybe not. I got someone on the inside, but I could use any help I can get. And you seem like a competent person in possession of the tools I need. I could also offer you a place you could temporarily lay low.
It's a noble cause. I suppose it's one I could get behind. And I got nowhere else to go right now. Count me in.
Look, Ghost.
And Adam inherits another member of the crew.
Quentin Briggs. But I really prefer Ghost. It's how I operate.
Okay, Ghost. If I take a chance on you, I don't want to end up regretting it.
You won't. But if you want this disruptor to work on larger mining craft, we'll need to find some way to reduce the cooldown between bursts.
Yeah.
This thing needs specific tuning. Pango didn't get that far in development.
I got someone who can take a look at it. Let's meet at my base and I can introduce you to the others.
Hey, I can trust you, right?
I don't leave my people behind. Come on, I don't have time to lose. Hive, patch me through to the Commissioner. I better keep her appraised. Hawk, I have a mainframe disruptor which might turn the tables in our favor. I've seen it in action, and it does what it says on the box, but it needs some modifications to reduce the time it needs between uses.
That is positive news. I have received intel that the G&B Elite squad are in the Byron system, quite far off, leaving Vesna with little more than automated defenses. So if there was ever a time to strike, now would be it.
I wonder what the Elites are doing so far from home. Okay, any idea on how to proceed?
There are a number of mining vessels on the surface. Once you disable them, Tammy can get you access to the interior hangars in order to destroy their Viridium drills and other mining equipment. I must demand that you prevent casualties. These are innocent miners.
Of course. Understood.
Once you have knocked out their operational capacity, I will make my appearance and read the Riot Act.
That will be a moment to see.
Listen, Adam. I've spoken with the emissary and he is running out of options to quiet the drums of war in the Okkar camp. I can't stress the urgency of our actions much more.
I get how critical all of this is. I won't let you down.
The reference to the Riot Act there is quite funny, given how far away we are from that being a thing. What does that stand for? What do you mean by that? It's kind of funny. All right. So let's
Delia, Ben, guys,
explore
I'm
a
heading
little
back to
bit.
base with company. I'll be able to offer a full briefing once I'm there.
It would be about time you dropped off Eduardo. Kala is very anxious to see him.
He's safe and sound on board. I'll also need Ben to take a look at a disruptor device I picked up. I'll be there shortly.
Okay, those are mine traps. So I see a place for the protector sphere to go. I think the question is... Yeah. I think the question is, where exactly is it? I know I have plenty of time to get there, but I don't know if we know exactly where there is. So, let's try to find it. There wasn't anything down here before, but maybe now there is. Oh. Yes. Was this here all along and I didn't realize it? Did I get turned around? .4 that way. Okay, let's try this again. Come down. Right to the bottom. Swing around. 14 seconds left. Woo! All right. Through we go. Let's cool off a little bit. Was all of that for a couple Insidium deposits, or is there more down here? Aethium. Oh, shipwreck. Okay. Let's look around a little more. Bulletproof container. Nice. Valuable shipwreck. And down here. Not even going to tell me how far away. Hard to judge. Okay, let's try this one first. Since it's on sensors, so we know it's not that far away. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can find this last one. I hope it's above ground and not in one of those tunnels. Still a ways away. Hey. Cloaked container. I really like Kala's abilities. This saves us so much pain. Alright. So, autocannon. Great for stripping armor. 10% bypasses the shield. Increased critical hit chance, which gives me more missiles. Corrosion damage. This seems pretty great. What happens if we look over here? 1.5 second cooldown, 1.5 second cooldown. So these are both going to gel well with that. Destabilizers. So these have a much further range, which is fixable. 2% extra damage dealt, longer duration. I think that's got to be worth it. And they have max ammo. Catalyst. Marksman. Alright, so for anyone who's watching this and hasn't caught what I'm doing here. There we go. Did I just install Marksman on the wrong one? No? There we go, 2600. So what I'm running here is missiles that will auto-fire when I get crits, and then I'm combining that with weapons with a high fire rate, especially for larger capitals, etc. And what that's giving me is I get a free destabilizer hit, and then after that I can switch to my EMP and get free EMP hits until the destabilizer is starting to run out, and then I can switch back. Most capital ships don't last long enough that I get 2 marksmans off. Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, flak is great for mining. That's what I'm primarily using it for. These other ones, you know, there's a variety of ways to approach that, but 608, and that's 618. Yeah. These both give plus 34. Is the idea. But the difference is... yeah, I have the equipment for both. Okay. Swift. Reducing its ramp-up duration. Oh. Oh. The ramp-up duration is the main problem with these. So let's go ahead and throw a Swift in there and see how it feels. So, good. That actually makes me wonder if I should throw a Swift in here as well. No, I want to put Marksman in here for the extra range. Alright, cool. Any others we should be looking at for catalysts? I never did put a catalyst in here, did I? I'm not allowed... that's right, I forgot. I'm not allowed to do anything to that one. That one just is. Got this last episode, and holy cow. Okay, let's do expertise. Yeah, expertise for the armor damage reduction. Cool. We are done here. We'll go ahead and take off. With about half an hour left. And the directive to go back to Rhodia. I think we're instead going to explore here in Drake. Gang Wars. Which one of these? That's just undiscovered. So I think we could pull off, you know, heading in and finding a store as our first deal. Didn't we already do that? Or here we go. Coalition Cargo Terminal. We're gonna go ahead and head here, sell off because our inventory is getting a little tight, and then we're gonna do some location challenges. Hopefully while we're here, we'll also have a chance to upgrade our ship. We have 2 upgrades left to potentially get. The first one is the 3+ gunship. We're running the 3 right now. And then the next one is the 4 gunship. The 3+ will be a little over 100,000 credits. And then if we went to the 4 right now, it'd be about 500,000 credits. After we go to the next one, it'll be about 400. Which is a lot. It's a youch amount. Let's go. We could also spend some time, you know, exploring this place, but I think I'd rather do the location challenges and be able to travel very quickly within the system here.
Just making a little stop at your establishment.
Our facilities are open to paying customers only.
I'm good for it.
Refresh ship offers. Sentinel, Stinger, Scout. Bummer. Alright. Sort by type. Boop, 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 boop. Good enough for now. I think we can realistically... we'll just hang on to them for now. Okay, we want to confirm on the map that there's no location challenge here. There is not. There's a mainframe component. But let's go ahead and head over to Letho, because the Gang Wars side quest might send us places that already have location challenges. I don't know. I've never gotten to that point. Zoom. And we're also right here next to Ross if we want to. Pretty good. This travel music reminds me of Diablo 3 Act 1. We're just kind of exploring around.
Coalition HQ, state your business.
I'd like to inquire about the well-being of some young horags on your station.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Aren't you Adam Roslin?
The one and well, yes.
That stunt you pulled on Avonrest brought down Okkar heat on the Coalition, which we could have done without.
Oh, yeah. Look, sorry, but that was Maddocks. I think I remember you.
I am Ming Young. I command the Coalition, or what's left of it.
Look, I'm just trying to do a favor for an old friend. Do you happen to know any of the offspring of a horag named Elek?
Of course. Emek and Enek especially. They're total goofballs. My own kids love them. You can tell Elek they're all doing fine. I can't vouch for the general future of our station, however.
What do you mean?
The Coalition is walking a tightrope, and I fear our position here is hanging by a thread.
I feel I owe you guys for all the trouble Maddocks caused earlier. If there was something I could do...
We could use any help we could get. Tell me, have you ever heard of the Zurilia gang?
Should I have?
Dregs of the colonial fleet abandoned here after the Okkar War. They've managed to survive in the geothermal plant of a lava planet, looting the occasional automated cargo, which we can tolerate so long as they leave our bases alone. But now, the Zurilia scientists have developed a signature bomb which we have no defense against.
So they become a threat?
Possibly. If we could just get our hands on one of these bombs, we could examine it and assess the magnitude of the threat.
If I was to try to pocket one for you, where would they be found?
Deep inside their base. The bombs come forward to a drone. Get a drone out of there and program it to deliver it to us. Just, you know, make sure it's not armed.
Yeah, that would be
Sounds
important.
too easy. There has to be a catch.
The Zurilia's HQ is well defended, but our spies have reported a back way in that's unguarded.
Why would they leave it unguarded?
Because it's inside a volcano.
And there's the catch.
I can't send any of my own people. If Zurilia finds out we were involved, that would provoke them into action.
I'll undertake the task. I'm not one to leave my friends' kids in danger.
Deliver us the drone, and then we might take a different opinion of you.
It is really funny to me that I can trade in and make profit from trading in. Alright, 5 more minutes before I can refresh ships, unfortunately. So, we'll pop out of here. What are you anyway? Structure, utility, immunity to radiation. That's curious. Almost makes me think I should craft some new armor. Because that's the piece that's furthest behind. Let's craft some armor. What's the worst that could happen? I waste some conduits. I never cloak, so I'm not sure that that's worth it. Let's try again. Secondary weapon damage while cloaked. What a silly thing. Okay. Well, increased range, yes please. A bunch more armor and more repair per kill without having the catalyst on it. I think that is an easy bump. It's too bad to lose the structure and utility. That's okay. I hope that that 5% reduced energy cost isn't a big deal. Lately I've been running my weapons really hard for a really long time, so. But also, 12% repair on kill? Yes, please. That's great. Out of here we go.
Hey, Elek, it's me.
Hey, Adam! Ben repaired the ice cream machine. It's delicious!
That's great. Look, I visited the Coalition and Ming-Yan reassured me that your children are doing great. I just need to make sure things stay that way.
Okay. That doesn't sound reassuring at all.
Can you tell me anything about a Zerilia gang that's been hounding the Coalition?
Those guys? A thorn in the backside of the Drake system. Their boss, Admiral Zealous, is a bloodthirsty maniac who thinks it was a mistake to sign a treaty with the Okkar. You're not getting mixed up with them, are you, buddy?
I'm just paying them a little visit. I'll be careful. If I can help neutralize some bombs they've apparently developed, I might be able to provide some lasting security for all the little X.
You're the best, Adam.
All the little X. Alright. Heat sphere. Energy sphere socket. Power core socket. To the power core socket.
Get ready to die.
Bulletproof container. Protector sphere. Do I have a protector sphere socket yet? Power core socket. Power core socket. Alright. Maybe a better question. Was that the only power core that was in here? Grab. Release. Grab. Pull. Release. Whoop. I wonder how much I really want to pull this place apart. It is kind of funny how we are set up to absolutely just destroy allied stuff wherever we go. Secure containers everywhere. Connection socket. They have all of their stuff here. Protector sphere, heat sphere, energy sphere, power cores, connector socket. Every single style. We have puzzles nested in puzzles nested in puzzles. It's a puzzle to figure out what order to do the puzzles in. Embrace my frustration? Is that what he just said? There we go. Okay. There's a container there. There's something to shoot. Generator? Yeah.
More numbers to add up.
Indeed, I have indeed. Ooh, I got the mainframe component from this place. That's nice. Assuming there's only one. There might be more. Here. If only we had a way to check. There's two. Alright, and what is your driver? Secure container? Something's beeping. Oh, right on the bottom there. Funny that I didn't see it. There's the other mainframe component. Very nice. Okay. Protector sphere dispenser. Power core socket. Power core socket. Heat sphere socket. Connection socket.
Docking station, this is Khait Nebula Voyager. Requesting
Energy sphere socket. All of the puzzles. Okay. Okay. Let's bring this down over here. Okay, energy sphere dispenser. We need an energy sphere socket. There it is. Give it to us. Yes. Come on. Up, down. In we go. Well, what did you do? Well, let's check up here and see if it's identical to the others. Hey.
I'll have another go. Let's mow them down.
Mow them down, huh? Backing up.
Did you get a chance to
So this is a good example of my vision of lunch, stream, and chill. We are just kind of hanging out. Heat sphere socket, okay. Solving puzzles. The ambient music's a little strange for this, but it's good. I like that music here. That's what the protector sphere socket is for. Or protector sphere dispenser, or whatever. In we go! Cool. I don't even know what I picked up there. We have corrosion mines and a shield. We have a couple of conduits. Thank you for your service. Alright, let's check some of these other secure containers. Up here. Oh my. Okay. Oh, I see. Are you gonna mark the one I need to do? Okay. Oh shoot, was it this one? Nope. Starting over. This one. This one. This one. Has to be that one. Has to be this one. Oh, cool. Alright. Another puzzle complete. Around to the side we go. Into the structure. Because we don't know where to find this connection piece. What if we go through here? Seems like an adventurous thing to do. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, how'd I know? There's an energy unit here, right at the end, that we now have to rotate through these holes somehow. Except, will my ship fit through if I do this? I can't rotate my ship. Grab it and toss it. Grab it, get it through, toss. Oh, ouch. Toss it. Grab it and place it. Yeah. Alright. Any chance you are auto fire? No. I really like these cruise missiles from a standpoint of just massive, stupid range. Love to have an excuse to use a few of them. Alright, off to the end. Seems to me like there's some sort of trap here. Okay, secure container, let's rock around to the end. Hope that there's some sort of puzzle. Not even a puzzle. Just a little hard to hit thing. Okay, if we follow the cable... all the way to the end we go. Are you the first one? Yeah. Then you. Then you. Okay. Riding back. Riding back. There we go. Letting up. Letting it take me back. Alright. Please be the last one and don't have missed one. Aha! Excellent. We have another secure container over there. Let's make our way over. And I said earlier location challenges, but I think this is going to be a good place for us to end. Once we finish up these two secure containers that I see left. Hopefully this is all that there is in this location. I don't know. We'll be checking after we finish it. Are you, by any chance, the first? You are. And there's a container in there. Alright. Maybe you weren't standalone? Maybe you were standalone? There we go. I'm kind of curious who is hiding these things. Alright, time to send some things back. We know for sure we don't want medicine here. We can send all of those, and that'll give us space. Okay, backing up. Here's another one. Hooah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Gotta be almost done here. Saw it open. And I think we're gonna have to send more back to the base. Yes, we do. Small arms, head back, all of it. There we go. You know, I see 2 more boxes for sure. There might be even more than that. Let's go back to the HQ. Check ships. And vendor off.
Coalition HQ. Have a nice day.
See, Hive, maybe you can take a page from this guy's book.
I am purposefully built with an enthusiasm blocker. Such jollity clouds judgment.
I'm gonna say close enough on this mining equipment. That's a decent price. 360. Ship dealer, give it to us. Not what we want. Refresh. Yeah, give me 2, 3 pluses and not the ones we want. Alrighty. Off we go. 2 more to go. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay. Are you going to give me an order up here? I saw there were colors here before. Blue, green, yellow, purple. Oh, first. Yellow, purple, green, or blue, green. Yellow, purple, blue, green. So this is yellow. Yellow. This is purple. That's green, so we'll head to the blue first. Yes. And green. Alright. That's number 1. Number 2. Blue, green, yellow, purple. Starting with blue. That's green. That's purple. Blue. Green. I'm surprised I made that shot. Yellow. There it is. What do we got? What do we got? Griffin 1. Let's have a look here. Enforcer. Holy cow, look at that scattergun. 4305. With increased damage against armor. That's pretty nice. There's another sealed container down here. Let's see if we can figure out what this one is. Okay, there's a 5 there, and there's a thing for us to shoot. Here's a 1. Oh, that dot didn't appear for me until I got closer. So there's the 1. There's the 4. 5. Do we see... Is it top side, maybe? Nope, here's 2. Okay, let's check the other side. This is the 3, this is the 3. And we'll find the 4. You know, just seeing how these puzzles work might make them a lot easier for folks that don't immediately go, oh, that's how to solve this one. And I'm sure it's painful to watch me do some of them. Okay, map-wise, what do we got? 12 out of 17. There's still 5 more secret stashes here somewhere? That seems improbable. So much stuff.
Time to analyze what just happened.
Okay, we have another container. Wires come off the top, go around and in. There's a button there. That was easy. Okay, so did that count as 4, or did that count as 1? That counted as 1. So there are 4 more left. Wow. I guess the question is, are they all in the station area? Like, close in this area? Okay, let's check out this dish over here. Energy sphere socket. So I could bring an energy sphere over here. I think the timer on the one back at base is a whole minute. So there'll be plenty of time. Anything else on this guy? Not super obvious. But that gives us one more thing to chase. Let's try that. Energy sphere dispenser is down there. Go ahead and make our way through. Oh, there's also a shield here. Which probably means there's a way to open that shield up somewhere nearby. Oh, hey, where are you? That seemed inefficient. Okay. Alright. Energy sphere dispenser. Thank you for being patient as I navigate my way around. This will also give us 2 more attempts at the new gunship, the 3+ gunship. Go, go, go. All 4 of you opened and 2 of you had loot. That's funny. Alright, there's 3 left and they're marked for us. Isn't that great? Heat sphere. That's doable. How far away are you? Cool. It's nice to see these getting more than one play.
Primary reactor functioning at 95% capacity, secondary at 85%. Both are stable for now.
Here we come. My, time is still ticking. Vigilante Executioner. Fully charged critical hits instantly kill smaller targets. Okay. Vigilante. Huh. Interesting. You get destabilized just for targeting them. That's interesting. Well, that's kind of cool. Tractor beam range. I hate the resources range on this. I would love to get that tractor beam range, but no, not. I don't want to lose that much resources range. Sheesh. Okay, 2 left. go... Do we want to make a gamble? Do we want to make a gamble and say that this is probably a protector sphere and we just grab one on the way by? Indeedy. I see you. A new Gauss cannon. Okay. And there should be one left. Let's see if we can get it. And then we will be calling it because we're over our time. Lunch, stream, and chill is lunch and dinner and stream and chill. Okay, so it is inside this shield. Somehow we have to take this shield down. Do not yet see a way to do that. We will poke around a little bit. Wait. You? No. No. Okay. Can we see any obvious power? Or alternate ways in. It's really difficult to tell through the shield there. There's a marker. Aha. There we go. We're into the room. Where's the little red button? I don't know what the little red button is. You just behind? Nope. Turn around and look down. That was the key. 100%. Well, folks, that is what she wrote for this episode. Lots of story in the first part. Definitely a bunch of developments. We get a little summary written up here and prepared for the next episode.
HQ, have a nice day.
You guys really went in for customer service after you went mercantile, huh?
Well, sure. We don't want to go back to the way things were before. Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah. The other kind of nice thing about where we ended up today is that our income is off the charts. Break this down. So we're getting close to being able to consider jumping straight to the Tier 4 gunship. So that is cause for some excitement. No capacity. I can't sell more things? Interesting. I can't sell the web mines? Why not? That appears to be identical. Oh, this one disables the target's shield instead of refilling ammo. I'm okay with that. Break you down. Scattergun. This one's got energy damage as well as kinetic damage. I think this is breakable. Railgun. Railgun. I think we can go ahead and get rid of that one too. And we're on. So looking here at 412. Refresh ship offers. No. Okay, well, looking at 412, I think it's about 500 to go up to the Tier 4. We may just be skipping Tier 3 plus. But that is definitely what we have time for, the end of what we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed Drake's Fortune, where we made a fortune. I think it's really fun that I name these in advance and then stuff happens. Like this, we make a fortune. We will be back in our next episode to dive into more storyline. Also, for anyone watching these contemporarily, I would like to return to streaming these on Rumble and then posting them the next day on YouTube. That gives me an opportunity to interact with folks who are watching the stream live, and then also still have the YouTube video on hand. It does mean that YouTube will be one day behind of Rumble. I do that on purpose. Instead of it being a few hours behind, it's just a lot more stressful to do that way. So one day behind in terms of the story progression, but we should be able to do that without skipping a beat. So look for that. Announcements on Twitter. As always, I hope you've had a very productive day, that you also find some opportunity to rest. Work hard. Find some rest. Care about those around you. Take care.